check my coffee one more time. I've changed it up a little bit. So I'm going to put in 15 grams of MCT oil. The best I can. Yep, 16.5. I'd have been more exact if I used a measuring spoon. Here's the change to my coffee. I'm putting 5.5 milliliters of this Premier protein shake. That's like a half. Like there's 11 ounces in here. I put 5.5 last night, and I'm doing another 5.5 to get more protein in. So let's do that. I told you milliliters, I meant ounces, and there was actually 6.5 ounces. I'm going to put in 1 scoop of Perfect Keto salted caramel, because that's the flavor I have. I prefer unflavored. I don't like the sweetness of this, but this will be cut by that, so who cares. 1 scoop is 16 grams, which is a serving size for that. Then I'm going to top this all off with about 10 ounces of coffee. I'm going to have a big coffee. I go into ounces. See if you can see that. Tear this out. This is how you weigh things, just so you know. You got your units, which is right here. You tear it out, zero it out, add your stuff. So here I'm adding coffee. Yes, YouTube in the background. So it's 9.5 ounces of coffee. There's everything in there. We're gonna put the blender top on. This blender top right here. Onto this, I use a Ninja over here. Excuse the mess. My dining room table exploded the other night. We have everything piled up here. We got a new table. We got to put it together. I don't know. It exploded overnight. It was glass everywhere. I go about 20 seconds. I'm going to pour it in a cup, drink it up, and it'll be good. This is actually nice and rich because of that Premier protein shake. Earlier, our dining room table was right here. It might have been cold weather. We came downstairs. It was exploded all over. It's not my dining room table, my kitchen table, whatever. I have another dining room table in the formal, you know. But yeah, right here. Now it's echoey in here. Yeah, just exploded. I'll insert a picture here. Hey, so I'm about to do my workout. I'm just wearing these. I took body shots so I compare 1 month from now since I just started working out. Sorry, the lighting is terrible. Let's go in here. Anyways, I am just doing YouTube videos. I linked my playlist to my Facebook page. So if you're wondering what I'm doing, check that out. It's easy. It's beginner workouts, but I'm telling you, I am super sore. So I know it's working all the right places. My thighs hurt. My butt hurts. You know, that's the places. My abs hurt. So they work. It's by Roberta's Gym. I love her workout videos. Check her out. I'm trying to get better lighting here and not show you the Christmas tree I still have up. Yeah, it's been that way. Well, I had my birthday and all. So I'm going to start working out. I'm going to tell you right now my weight before I work out, and then we'll come back. I'm going to teach you how to use Carb Manager and figure out your macros that are best for you and how to set it correctly. Okay, on this video too. It's not just a weekly weigh-in. It's a little teaching for you. So I highly suggest Carb Manager app because it has a lot of features. I have the pro version. I wasn't going to re-up it because you have to pay for it every year, but it has all my measurements on it, like my waist measurement, my thighs, for the year that I've been tracking. And the only way to get that back was to pay another $39.99 for the year. $40 a year, I think it's affordable. You do not have to use their tracking for your measurements and all that, and keep the free version, okay? I would have done that, but I didn't write them down. This year, I think I'll write them down so I don't have to re-up for the Pro. I don't know. I like the Pro. It does have extra features. It tells me all the nutrients I've taken in, like my iron, my magnesium, my potassium, all my vitamins I got in my body, so I know where I'm lacking. That's on the Pro version only. So highly suggest it. Yeah, looking great, but I'm about to work out, right? So it snowed the last 2 days, so I haven't been able to do a walk. I not only do the 6 videotapes, and I'll link that playlist if I can here or in the description. And then I do at least a mile walk around my neighborhood. My neighborhood has a few hills in it. I hit those at least twice. Winds up about 1.12 miles. That's what I'm starting with. I'm doing 6 videos. I think that was a little much to start with. And my weight is up. It was 173.4 last Wednesday. It is 177.2. I haven't seen that since December. So I'm up about 4 pounds, 3.8 pounds for the week. That's because I started working out. It is water weight. I am super sore. I'm swollen. I can see it in my face. I have hit every macro. I only not tracked for my birthday weekend. I went to Quinault Casino. It's about 3 hours away from here at the ocean. Of course, we didn't go to the ocean. It was cold and blustery. But I did not track what I ate there, but I ate all keto things, I believe. We went to a buffet one night and it was all you can eat crab. My favorite, can't resist that, right? And I had what they listed, sugar-free cheesecake. Had a crust. I did not eat the crust. I just ate the filling and I figured that would be good. Maybe it wasn't sugar-free. Maybe the sugar-free they used was maltodextrin and that caused this water weight gain too. I'm not sure. So I'm just going to keep going. I'm not fretting about this 4-pound gain because I know I've stayed on plan. I've stayed on point, and I just implemented working out, and that's going to cause some weight gain, like in water weight gain. And mind you, muscle weighs 2.2 pounds to every pound of fat. So when you start putting muscle on your body, and I'm not saying I already built it in a week, but your body has muscle memory, and I'm usually a muscular person. Haven't worked out in pretty much a year. I've lost a lot of muscle mass. So it's going to pack on to me quickly when I start doing this. And so, 2.2 pounds for every pound of fat. That's how much muscle weighs. Did you know that? When they say muscle weighs more than fat, they really mean it. It is 2.2 pounds to every pound of fat. So it weighs 1.2 pounds more than a pound of fat. I hope that makes sense. So if you start packing on the muscle, you might see the scale go up, but don't fret. That's muscle. You're going to be more toned and trim. Let's do the measurements. Let's measure the waist, the hips, the butts, the thighs, the arms. That's where you're going to see your loss because you're going to tighten in, right? This is one of the reasons why I did not implement working out into my keto diet until 1 year later. Probably shouldn't have waited a year, or probably should have done it at the 6-month mark or the 3-month mark. My dog's barking at a squirrel in the backyard, I'm sure. So I'm just saying, up 4 pounds for the week? Okay. We're not going to fret about it. Or I'm not going to fret about it. You shouldn't fret about it either if it happens to you. Hold on. Let me let her out so she can get that squirrel. Okay. I am first gonna drink me a bang before I work out. It seems to help me stay on it. Now, I do 6 videos. If I can link it, I'm gonna. But I don't do all 6 in one sitting. I do 2, then I take a 15-minute break to 20-minute break. Then I come back and do 2 more. I take a break again. Then I come back and do 2 more. Ain't trying to kill myself. And I'm out of shape, right? I'm sure if you've been working out, you could do all 6, no problem. But it's about 80-something minutes of workout, so it's a pretty good workout. Like I said, I'm out of shape. I need to bring it all in. You know what I mean? It's all kind of just hanging there and flapping in the wind. That's how I feel. So let me get to working out. Then we'll come back and I'm going to show you how to use Carb Manager, okay, correctly. How to track your macros, how to set it so you know how many calories, protein, fat, and net carbs you need per day to lose the amount of weight you want per month. I'll explain that later. All right. Okay, I thought I filmed this, but my phone is dead and shut off on me. So I have an air fryer. Mine's the Instant Vortex by the makers of Instant Pot, but any air fryer, right? And I got 6 of my wings here. It's about 7 ounces of chicken wings. I put Frank hot sauce and butter on here. I'm going to reheat it in my air fryer. I do not like to use microwaves unless it's for convenience. And it's not very often, like my fathead pizza, I'll melt the mozzarella cheese in the microwave, right? So I'm putting that in there. Mine's a 6-quart one. There's a lot smaller ones and probably a lot bigger ones. I'm going to air fry at 400 for 5 minutes and see what happens. I cooked these in the air fryer. It was so simple and easy. Let me know. Do you want a video on that? I can do that for you. Also, this is turning into what I eat in a day too. I need lunch. It's 1:25. I did a 1.25 mile walk. I did 3 of those videos as I showed you. I haven't done the last 3, but I'm famished. It's like 1:30 almost. So I'm going to eat and then finish the 3. We'll do Carb Manager. I'm also going to be dipping those wings in 2 tablespoons of Marie's chunky blue cheese, my favorite. Yes, it has the bad oil in it, but you know, my favorite. So it's 1 carb per 2 tablespoons. I'm gonna have about 2 tablespoons. All right. Y'all, they only been cooking 2 minutes, but I didn't preheat it, so it sat in here and preheated to 400. I think they're done. I hear them popping. Let's see. Oh yeah. You see that? Hear that? They're nice and crispy. That is so much better than nuking some wings and getting some, you know, soggy wings. Anyways, I got a 2 tablespoon measuring spoon right here. That's 2 tablespoons of blue cheese. I'm going to dip them in. I'm going to eat. And then we'll get to Carb Manager. Okay, I finished those workouts, and now let's get on to how to use Carb Manager. Sorry, I'm using a selfie stick, so there'll be some wiggling. But this is the app on my computer. I mainly use the one on my phone, but I'm filming on my phone. So this is what it looks like when you open it up. So to use this, the first thing you got to do is go into settings. I believe. Yeah. Settings. Okay. And here is where you want to set what you want to track. Okay. So I'm counting net carbs. If you want to count total carbs, you would change that to total carbs here. Okay. And then I turn it on to track all macros and to track all calories. And then there is deduct calories when I exercise. I have that off. I'm not deducting calories. I'm trying to lose weight. So whatever, when I work out, those calories that I burned, I don't count them off my calories. Does that make sense? Otherwise, you're not doing yourself a favor. So I just meet the calories that it lists with a sedentary lifestyle. I suggest do the same so you can reach your goal weight. All right, and then it says show progress wheel. You want that on. Okay, this is all in the settings. And the units are US because I live in the US. If you want metric, change it to metric. Energy is kcals, that is American thing. And milligrams to milliliters is fine. Ketone density units. Ketone measures blood tests. I do have a Keto Mojo. I'm not testing right now because I can't find it. I haven't used it in a long time. And you can connect devices, okay? Right up here. You can connect devices. Your Fitbit, if you have one, your Garmin. I have it linked to my Google Fit. I don't have a Fitbit. I do have an exercise watch, and I did have that linked here, but I'm not using it. I don't care how many steps I do a day. I'm doing a workout, right? So if you want to count steps, link it right here. Calories burned, all that stuff will show up. And I'm not sure if this is all in the free version. I have Pro, remember. So if you're not seeing what I show you, it's because I have Pro and you don't, maybe. So you can set your username. Natalie Loves Keto. Whoops. I want that on. Track meal time I have on. You can turn that off. I don't really use it. So you know what? I use the Zero app to track fast if I'm going to do it. So I'm going to turn that off. Okay. Track meal time is off. Show decimal values. I want that on. I want every count, right? And show keto grade for foods. I have that on. It will say it's a grade A, B, or you get an F. It's not keto that you're eating, right? And then you got a help and support center right here. I hope I didn't click that. I did. Escape. There we go. And then tips are here. And then health information processing consent. You could sign that. This is where you do all your things right there. But the big thing you want to do is getting started. Let's get started. Finding out what our macros are. Okay, it gives you a little spiel right there. Basic setup, create your profile, set your goals. Of course, I've been using this for over a year. I have smart macros on. It will recalculate all your macros as you lose weight. Because if I was eating the same macros as I was at 241 pounds, I probably wouldn't be losing weight right now. Okay, so this is a good thing to turn on. Again, I don't know if you don't have that with Pro. And then here is the percentage you put your calorie deficit to lose weight, okay? So whatever I set this is how many pounds per month I will lose. Right now, mine's set at a 17, which means I eat 1,449 calories. And this will put me at a 2.5 pound loss. I'm leaving it there because if I put it at 1 pound a week is what they say you should lose, right? So that would be, hold on. Oops. I'm using a touch screen. Maybe I use this. No, I use this. I'm trying to get to 4 pounds. I'm going to show you how many calories it says I can only eat. Oh, that's 4.3. Okay, buckle up. Gonna be a long video. Oops. Okay. So, it would put me at a 27% calorie deficit, and I can only eat 1,274 calories. That is not realistic. I set this at a sedentary lifestyle. I am now working out, so that's not realistic. But that's how I had it set in the beginning. Okay? But I'm not eating 1,274 calories a day. That won't be enough for me. I mean, some days it would be, but most days, no. So I want at least 1,400. So I'm going to go and set this to 1,400 calories and see what kind of deficit that is. It's hard to get. There, 414 is good, right? That puts me at a 19% calorie deficit, and I'll lose 2.8 pounds per month. That's fine with me. I'll probably lose more than that or less than that. Right now, I'm not losing anything. I'm up 4 pounds, right? But it's water weight, so I'm not worried about it. And then now you want to set your carb, protein, fat ratio. You're doing keto. You want to set it to 5, 25, 70. That is 70% fat, 25% protein, and 5% carb. That is a ketogenic diet. Those ratios. But you have other choices. Again, I don't know if it's with free. Mine's pro. Keep that in mind. Well, this touchscreen, I don't know. Okay, so you can choose all these different ratios you want to lose weight at. First, you're setting calories, then you're picking your ratios, okay? If you don't have a gallbladder like my sister, I suggest you doing this one. It's a high protein keto, 60, 35, 5. That's 60% fat, 35% protein, and 5% carbs. That is because when you don't have a gallbladder, my sister Carolyn can tell you, you can't handle and process fat as I can with a gallbladder. I hope that makes sense. Okay. And then if you want to do a carnivore diet, you can set it right here to 75, 25, 0. That means 0 carbs, 75% fat, and 25% protein. Okay? So as you can see, all these you can set it at, which is awesome about this app. But I do keto, so I set mine to this ratio. But I will tell you in the beginning, because I'm insulin resistant and I knew I was gonna be, because I watched Dr. Berg's video. I highly suggest you watch that about insulin resistance. I set my fat at 80% and 20% protein and like 3% carbs. So let me show you that. I would move, see this thing where it says 70% fat? It says I need 110 grams to hit 70% fat of my calories, right? I'm going to move this to 80. Oops. If you're just starting keto and you're a yo-yo dieter, I suggest this. But remember, I'm not a doctor, not a scientist, not a nutritionist. I'm not a health guru. This is just what I did, and it worked for me. Okay, so use your own discretion. Don't sue me. So, yeah, protein. If I went 80%, 80% fat, like Dr. Berg suggests to start with, if you're insulin resistant, then I would have that ratio, 80% fat, 16% protein, and 3% net carbs. And I did eat that for like 2 months straight on keto. And it really helped me get past not losing after the month. Okay. So, but I'm going back to keto. So I'm going to reset this. Okay. So my macros, this is for me, and my height and ratio is 110 grams of fat, 88 grams of protein, and 18 net carbs. I like to eat lower carb than 18. I like to stay between 10 and 15. So I'm going to go ahead and move this wheel and set it at 3% carbs. So now I'm eating 71% fat, 25% protein, and 3% net carbs to stay at 11 carbs. Okay. I want to go between 10 and 15. So I'm changing my mind. I'm going to go to 15 because that's my max I want to hit. Duh. I should have done that to begin with. Oh, come on. If I touch it too long, it does this. I don't know why. I should have brought my mouse. I do have one. I'm so stupid. Look. You can just type here. 15. Hit enter. Okay. There we go. So that's 4% net carbs, 25% protein, and 71 grams fat. I'm going to apply those macros right here. All right, goals applied. Now it's trying to do something. Go away. I forgot. You needed to set your profile, like, your height, weight, and everything. It's in here. Maybe you only do that when you start. Let me go to settings real quick. Oh, yeah, right up here. My profile. Sorry. Up here, you got stuff. Okay, diet goals, health goals. We should have went into that. First thing you got to set is you're female or a male. The year of your birth, okay? I'm 5'5". I'm actually 5.5, but it won't let me do a half on there. So we're going to go with 5'5". And then start weight, see, was 241 pounds. And today, because I tracked it, it knows I'm 177.2 on that. So then we're going to go into macros right here. That's what we just did, and I showed you. And I applied them. Okay, apply those macros. And then Smart Macros is on. Adjust macros daily based on your weight and profile. Yes, I suggest that. And then that might not be on the free version. I'm not sure. And then diet goals here you can set. Advance, you're going to set it here. Choose your stuff. Calories burned per day. That's how I set how many fiber I want to hit per day. I don't really care. I want to eat less than 12 grams of sugar that is in food naturally or added. Everything else I didn't really put a value on. But you can put a value on everything, right? Meat goals for net carbs. You can set it by meals. I did that in the beginning. That's really helpful. How many carbs per meal you're going to have a day. And then, your nutrient goals. I set mine this way. Okay? So that's really helpful. And then health goals right here is, there's my goal weight. I want to weigh less than 141 pounds. I want to drink more than 4 cups of water a day. I want to sleep more than 6 hours a day. I can actually hook up my watch, that tracks my sleep, and it will know how much I slept per day, the Carb Manager. I just don't have that hooked up. I might do that. I wanted to walk more than 10,000 steps a day. I wanted my BMI less than 30. I've hit that. I want my body fat percent less than 35. I have hit that. And then there's lean mass index. I never did that math. And then I wanted my waist less than 36 inches. I hit that. I wanted my hips less than 40. I don't know if... Yeah, I hit that. My chest less than 40. Definitely hit that. So, you can set everything in here. Okay? So that's how you do it. And then to track. Let me teach you how to track. Okay, you've seen everything I have consumed today. The only thing I didn't track is my bangs, my Diet Pepsis, and water. You can track water right here. You can also check your wheel and make sure you're keto, right? But for breakfast, there is my coffee I showed you, the protein shake, the salted caramel collagen, the MCT oil. I went over 15. I tracked 16.5. And how you do that is... Well, let me show you how to find it first. So if I wanted to add something to breakfast right here we go. I'll add a snack. I'm kind of needing a snack. Okay, here's my lunch, which was the wings, right, and the blue cheese dressing. I'm going to have a snack. I'm going to have a serving of pecans, okay, and I think I'll have a serving of Trader Joe's caramelized onion cheese. Love that. So I'm going to go ahead and add foods. Okay, did I do that too quick? I'm a quick teacher. Okay, so right here, see it says snack 1. See these little dotties? You're going to click on that. And then up here it says add foods. Okay. And then I'm going to have some raw pecans. Okay. And I'm going to just put raw pecans in here. I hope you're seeing this. And see, they come up here. Now, this is like Wikipedia. People can change nutrients all the time. So I like to make my foods so I know my nutrients are correct. Okay. Sometimes people don't know how to count nutrients. I don't know where they're getting their math from on the net carbs and stuff. So be careful with this app. Make sure you're checking your labels because, you know, you might track something that is totally wrong. Okay. That sucks. I know. But it is true. So raw pecans, these come up common foods, right? But if I go into my foods, I'm going to look for pecans on here. I don't know what I called them. No. I can go into pecan right up here. Okay, I have not saved my pecans. It looks like I search it all the time. Okay, that's fine. You can also go quick find. But we're going to do search. We're going to put the pecan back in here. You can just put pecans. Oh, okay. So that's the one I saved, but I'm not using that. I'm using raw. So I'm looking for raw. There it is right there. You click on that and there's your macros for the pecans. Look at that wheel. Nice and fatty, right? So it's 1.2 net carbs and this is for 28 grams. 1.2 net carbs, 3.9 total carbs. You know what I mean? Tells you your fat, your protein, your calories for it, your glycemic load. I don't really count it. And it's a keto grade A. So, yay, keto, right? So I'm going to go ahead and track 28 grams right there. And then I'm going to have my Trader Joe's caramelized onion cheese. Hard to do this one-handed. I just put caramel. You should save these to your favorites and it would have came up. Here it is right here. Caramelized onions cheddar. Right there. I'll show you how to save it. Okay. Right up here on these dots when the food comes up. See, it's, make sure it says that too. Sometimes it doesn't switch. But I'm going to hit those dots. It's hard to look in the viewfinder and do that. And hit add to favorites. Okay. Right there. And then I'm going to track this. And it's 2 net carbs for 1 serving, which is 1 ounce. Okay. That's how you add your foods. Okay. And at the end of the day, you can hit done log. I'm done logging, but you don't have to. And right here, see how it's hooked up to my Google Fit activity that's on my phone. So anytime I'm carrying my phone and walking, it tracks me, right? But also I put in my aerobics and then I took it along on my walk. So it measured my walk and how many calories burned. So far today, I have burned 687.4 calories. Hello, that's nice. But I do not have it minus from my total calories to eat for today, which are now 414. Just on that little bit of food, I've already ate 1109. Do you see why I didn't want to set my calories to 1200? Yeah, this is hard. I'm okay with going 200 over this 1109, okay? But I want to stay within my protein, fat, and carbs, all right? So I'm going to go ahead and have a snack, and we're going to close. Okay, that's it. That's how you track Carb Manager. I hope you enjoyed this day with me, my workouts and all that, and my weigh-in. That's okay. Yes, I'm up 4 pounds, but I'm working out. I've kept on point. I didn't show you my whole week. I did not track Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I came back Sunday, started tracking. So, just, you got to trust me on that, right? So, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you like and subscribe to my channel. I'll be bringing you more keto videos, keto everything. I'll do a full day eating soon. You just saw my breakfast, lunch, and now snack. And for dinner, it's going to be a T-bone steak and king crab, my favorite meal on keto. Oh yeah. And I'm going to throw some broccoli in there too. I don't got much calories left for that. I got to eat that. I'm working out. So I'm probably going to go like 300 over my calories. But I don't know. I'm okay with that. I just don't want to go on over on protein and fat and carbs. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Don't be a slave to your macros. Do your own math. Maybe I need to meet that calorie count, but I never had to before. You know, I'm staying well below the calories my body needs to function at the weight I am right now, which is 1,800. Okay? My scale tells me that. So it tells me how many kcals I need per day to maintain the current weight I am. So I know if I eat, 14 to 1,600 calories per day, I'm at a deficit plus the workout and eating low carb, I'm going to drop weight. Definitely inches too. So, okay. Bye. I'll see you next week. More recipe videos are coming. Check out my Fathead Pizza video that I posted yesterday. It's awesome. You got to make it. Bye.